conference title. 2K Sports presents Game 4. Will we see it even up, or will it go to 3-1? I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg, and we've got time for a quick pregame report with that.
Well, the era of star-free...
It can be a circus. David, thanks. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. And it's Rondo in at the 1. And for the Trailblazers, pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Whiteside is out there with Nurkic, and it's Hazonia in at the 3 slot. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Outside Rondo. Pass to James. And they double up James. Kicks to Davis. Over Whiteside. Green. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
The offensive rebound. Goes up with it again. And it's laid in by Whiteside.
And the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
Against Lillard. Pass to James. And the dunk by LeBron.
And LeBron is a force rolling to the rim. When he's diving inside, he's looking for the punch.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Rondo against Lillard. And there's the pass to McCollum. Over Green. McCollum, no good.
Yeah, but the hand in the face. It's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
And it's slammed in by Davis.
How about the leaping ability of Davis? Easily gets off the ground to throw it down. And he's a quick jumper and decision maker.
Lillard, the pass to Hazonia. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Lillard misses.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
And the shot goes down.
Over the years, his catch-and-shoot jumper has gotten so much better. You can tell LeBron's really worked on that part of his game.
Trailblazers have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Lillard dishes to Whiteside. And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Here's Whiteside. Second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in. Whiteside's got his second bucket tonight.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Pass to Kuzma. Lakers flipping the ball around now. 5 to shoot from 20 feet out. And that one goes long.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Fires from the corner. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
James with it. There's 10 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Nurkic with the steal. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
It's all tied in Portland. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. What an atmosphere in here as we return to the action of the Western Conference Final. And taking a look at the Trailblazers' performance here, boys. What do you think they're doing or not doing?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at the Lakers. We've got Cook, Contavious Caldwell-Pope is out there. It's JaVale McGee. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Daniels, and at the shooting guard position. McGee finds Caldwell-Pope. 2 points. That one goes. Caldwell-Pope's got his first basket of the night.
Extremely accurate from the mid-range. Caldwell-Pope knows he has the touch to score from there.
Bazemore passes to Hood. And it's Cousins with the foul. That's his first foul. Los Angeles making a switch here. Bradley's checked in. Bazemore for three. Rebounded by the Lakers. Thursday's loss was a disappointment.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers, trailing by 2.
You know, Lillard has been so good at finding the open man, puts a lot of zip on his passes, and he knows he's responsible for getting his teammates the ball.
Here's McGee. Misses in close.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Portland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Checked in for Lillard. And the Lakers also making a change. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for JaVale McGee. And so here's Portland. Poke loose. And it's out of bounds to Portland. I'll retain possession. So for the Trailblazers, Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for Collins. And it's Hazanya in for Kent Bazemore. Here's Nurkic. Sinks that one from the post. Nurkic has got the lead up to 2 now for the Trailblazers.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Bradley passes to Kuzma. Down low. Takes it out to Bradley. A 3-ball. They get the rebound. Second chance shot. Nurkic with the block.
And if they're thinking they can get a 2-for-1 here.
Well, we'll see if they have the awareness to realize that.
Good. Gets the bucket.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
And it's Bradley the drive, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Trailblazers making a switch here. Whiteside's checked in. Portland leading by 3.
Pick up the pace, get the 2-for-1 here.
That's the way to go. Be quick about it.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns. We've
got 22 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Here's McCollum. Lays it up and banks it in. McCollum's got his second basket of the night.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Checking out the Trailblazers. They've got their biggest half of the season coming up. They cannot afford to fall into a 3-1 hole in this series. And now with the second half about to get underway.
We welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. Hassan Whiteside really making a difference here.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Nurkic is out there with Whiteside, and it's Hezonja in at the small forward. So that's who Terry Stotts starts the second half. McCollum, no good. Lakers trail by 5. Rondo finds Kuzma. Here's LeBron, and Whiteside sends it back.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
Here's Nurkic putting it right back in. Nurkic has got 6 points.
And a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
Here's Hezonja, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. And now it's a 10-point Trailblazer lead. 1:49 left to play in the third. Kicks it out to LeBron. They get it back, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
A different look now for Portland. Pau Gasol is checked in for Whiteside. Collins comes in for Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Kent Bazemore in for Mario Hezonja. The Lakers also changing it up. JaVale McGee comes in for Kyle Kuzma, and it's Troy Daniels in for Danny Green. Goods checked in for the Trailblazers. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. From 13, the shot missing, and the Lakers take it the other way. Here's LeBron, and finished off by LeBron.
You cannot give James these types of opportunities. That guy is relentless.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Trailblazers. 6-point lead. Bazemore dishes to Lillard. And a wide open look for Hood. Hits the three-point bomb. 7 points in the game.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Here's Daniels. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Trailblazers leading by 8. Pass to Bazemore. Rebounded by McGee.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
And they double up Davis. Rondo passes to LeBron. And the Lakers get it back. Lock at 6. And LeBron throws it down hard.
It never gets old seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
Now Lillard. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. The Trailblazers shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. He's off on the first.
Lillard is really a force of nature. I mean, an incredible talent who torches just about everybody with his scoring ability. Usually free throws are a formality for him. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there.
Knocks down the three ball.
Rondo, a master at setting up teammates.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Portland out in front. They lead by 3. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Terry Stotts had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
We're getting stops after that start. We've been getting stops, all right? Play with confidence like Dave said. Be strong with the ball and be ready to make plays.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So for the Lakers right now, at the 2 and the 3, it's Bradley and Green. Davis and Cousins down low at the 4 and the 5. And it's Rondo in at point guard. Portland leading. Lillard outside. And the rejection by Cousins.
And you got to be careful with Cousins around. His shot blocking can be a factor. Boy, where's the effort defensively? You have got to put up a better fight.
Hey, you know, it's made for a fun game, but you're right. You're exactly right. I mean, the defense has been non-existent.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Against Rondo. And stolen by Cousins. As break, the Lakers. Davis has got the ball and finished off by Davis.
And you might not have expected him to go for the steal there, but boy, oh boy, did that ever work out.
The Trailblazers shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Passes it to Nurkic. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 4 assists in the game. Los Angeles calls timeout. They're behind by 1. There's 1:47 left in the game for the Trailblazers. Kazanya comes in for Kent Bazemore. And McCollum subbed in for Rodney Hood. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. James comes in for Avery Bradley. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Frank Vogel talk to his team during the break. He said he just wants them to play faster. It feels like they've been too lackadaisical with the ball and that their aggressiveness just isn't there right now. Kevin, back to you.
Nurkic. It's good on the putback. And the Trailblazers lead by 1. Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
We've got 1:18 left to play in the final quarter. The try by James, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
The magnitude of the moment not lost on LeBron James. He knows they needed a bucket there, and he's going to get it for them.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Los Angeles.
They've been penetrating with a certain amount of ease, guys, just as much in this half as the first.
Another thing they've done tonight well is share the ball. So many of their points have come off of good crisp passes.
That's a 2 from Lillard. That one rolling around and rims out.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And the pass to LeBron. dish to Cousins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. James, the pass to Cousins. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're down by 2. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Anthony Davis.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
There's 42 seconds left in the fourth. Portland no good that time either. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
It's Kuzma penetrating.
Mobile and tenacious on the drive. Kuzma. Easy to see how he gets these calls.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he is unable to get the second one.
You know, some folks were saying Kuzma wouldn't even get drafted a few years ago. That's why this draft stuff is more art than science sometimes, but he has proven his doubters wrong very quickly.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They trail by 3. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here are the Trailblazers now. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure. It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they got to try to manage it.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
But there are only a handful of players who've been on the line more often than LeBron, and no surprise, every one of them a Hall of Famer. That's where he's headed to. 2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
Can't waste any time here.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
And he commits the intentional foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he does get the second one. And that increases their lead to 6. Lillard fires away from way outside. And he can't stop the run as he misses. And so the Lakers take the win. And now they're sitting on a commanding 3-1 lead. They've grabbed this series by the throat, Greg.
And Kevin, I don't think they're going to let it go. You could see the determination they had tonight. They don't want to drag this series out. They want to get this thing over with.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long, everyone.